Hello, welcome back to my channel. I do have a new recipe today for you to share, and let's get started. I have my eggs here, a little bit of milk, vegetable oil, flour with the baking powder, vanilla extract, and granulated sugar. I also do have this cake sponge on my video, but I will go ahead and show you again how I make the cake sponge, and then we'll start making these delicious individual cakes. They're gonna be so cute for New Year's. So let's get started. I have my mixer here with whisk attachment. I will go ahead and add eggs and granulated sugar and vanilla extract. You can also use vanilla sugar. At this moment I'm gonna use teaspoon of vanilla extract, and let's mix this until nice and foamy. And once your mixture is nice and foamy, we're gonna fold the rest of the ingredients by hand. I'll show you the next step. Here we go. That's how it's supposed to be, nice and pale and foamy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add few tablespoons of milk. You will have all the ingredients in the description below. We're gonna gently mix that so we do not deflate the whole mixture. Also few tablespoons of vegetable oil, and it's very important that all this air we have built with the mixer, mixing it, we do not deflate it. So we're gonna get that spongy, nice cake. Here I have my flour with the baking powder. So gradually I'm gonna add this and fold gently. You can also use a whisk and fold it if you don't want to use the flat spatula. You can use the whisk. There we go. And then my oven is preheated at 350. I have a flat baking dish. I will put the measurements lined with parchment. I will put the measurements in the description below. So I got this idea. I would like to see, I was thinking what I'm gonna go ahead and surprise my family with for the New Year's, and I do not want to make anything with cream, so it has to be refrigerated. So I decided, well, I can make these nice individual cakes and they're gonna be so cute, everyone will enjoy them. So mix until combined. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pour all my mixture here. It looks gorgeous, as you can see. Make sure everything is out. And once you have your batter spread, we're gonna go ahead and bake. And here we go, after 14 minutes, cake is baked. I'm gonna let the cake cool a few minutes, and then I will go ahead and transfer it to cooling rack, and then I will see you later once we start making our individual cakes. Let it cool for at least 1 hour. And here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the strips on my cake. They're gonna be 2.5 inches. The lengthwise, as you see, I divided the lengthwise 2.5 inches, and the other way as well 2.5 inches. And for my filling, I will have chocolate ganache, apricot cake and pastry filling, and jam. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the strips. I'm not gonna cut the edge of the cake. If you prefer to even it and cut it, I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. And you can make yourself a little marks on each edge, and then you know where exactly you should cut your strips. And you can fill your cake with any filling you prefer. This is what I prefer today. Chocolate ganache, I have like about 5 tablespoons here. So how you make chocolate ganache, it's with warming up the heavy whipping cream and adding chocolate chips or chopped chocolate. And there is also a recipe on my channel of the filling that I made for my cakes, how I make chocolate ganache. This one I have left over from my macaroons filling, and I'm gonna use it today. And I prefer the jam. It's called forest berries, and like I said, this apricot filling. So what I'm gonna do here, I will add my chocolate, and I will get my small spatula for spreading. And I have about 4 tablespoons of chocolate ganache here, and go ahead and spread this and add the second layer. So like you can use any filling you prefer. You can add coconut flakes to this, or you can add some walnuts. And then we're gonna place the second layer on the top, right, just like that. And then this is gonna go. I have a baking, not the baking, I have just a tray here with the parchment. I will go ahead and carefully transfer it. I will get the spatula and transfer it onto the dish, and this will go in a freezer covered, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the next step. And then same thing you do with the jam or with the apricot. I have here apricot filling, and it's for pastries and cakes. So as you see, you can add as much or as little you prefer. It doesn't have to be exact amount. Here I have about probably over 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna add a little bit more. There we go. When I transfer it onto the parchment, I didn't want this cake to stick, and it was just cooling off. There we go. That's the second one. And the last one I'm gonna do with apricot, and I think that's gonna go nice with chocolate. Once I put the chocolate on the end, you will see how that's gonna be. So at this moment, they're gonna go in freezer covered, and before we cut the slices, they have to chill a little bit because the cake is fresh, and I just put the filling, and I need them to be a little bit firm before I cut this cake. Wow, it's so soft, nice and spongy. And this is the last one. So here I have all 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover it with plastic cover. It's gonna go in a freezer. Wow, super soft and nice. My hands are always clean, so I just wanna press a little bit on it so it stays together like that. But the layers are perfect, as you can see. So we have chocolate, apricot, and forest berry. and I will see you later. And here I have heavy whipping cream warmed up and in a microwave, and I added chocolate chip, semi-sweet, and I'm gonna let it stand a little bit, and then I will whisk it, and it's gonna become like a chocolate ganache. And I will show you the next step. Also, I wanted to mention before the cake is out, I have some sprinkles here, rainbow. It's a little tiny sprinkles, and then I have some nice and blue, and also cupcake gems. You can use any sprinkles. You can use walnuts, shaved chocolate, or coconut. That all would be great. And my chocolate started to melt, so I'm gonna go ahead and whisk it and combine it together. And here we go. As you see, my chocolate with whipped cream, it became nice and chocolate mixture. And I'm definitely gonna go ahead and bring my cake out and start dipping the cake and hopefully finishing everything. And here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the cake onto 1.5 inch. So this is gonna be the cake itself, as you see. It's gonna be 2.5 in the length and 1.5 in the width. So that's what I'm gonna do for every. They look awesome. Wanna show you one with the jam. Looks super delicious. There is my dish here with the rack. It's ready. My cakes are nicely cut right there, and I have my chocolate ganache. I'm calling it ganache, but it's much more liquid. I have also sprinkles, so you can add anything else you prefer. I'm gonna go ahead and try to dip one, and just do it quickly. And shake off. You can help yourself with the other fork to shake off all the excess, and then just place it onto the rack just like that, and we will continue. There we go. One turn. There we go. And then place it onto the rack. There we go. What I would like to mention, if you think the one coating of chocolate would be little, you can double coat them. So you can go one coat and then second coat of chocolate. And here they are, all individual cakes are done. To the chocolate I added the rainbow, to my apricot filling the white sprinkles, and blue ones to the fruit filling, which is the forest berries filling. And this is how they look like. Right now they're gonna go and have to chill until the chocolate sets. Definitely what I would recommend, it would be to get the cake more frozen. I kept mine in about 45 minutes in a freezer, but it has to be more frozen, so I would keep it for 1.5 hours. And then once you dip in the chocolate, then the chocolate will stay thicker coating, and it would not, as you see on my cakes here, the chocolate has absorbed a lot into the cake, but that's okay. I'm just telling you what I would do next time, and they absolutely look delicious. I will definitely go ahead and put them in the fridge, and once they are done, I will show you how they look inside, and that would be another recipe I wanted to share with you. You can make these for your New Year's or any other day you prefer, and add these nice individual cakes to your cake or cookie platter. We have 21 piece here. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Have a happy new year.